For a long time, both parties have attacked rap as part of what's wrong with America.
A line has been crossed, not just of taste, but of human dignity and decency.
The kind of hatred that you do not honor today.
From songs about killing policemen and rejecting law.
If you took the words white and black and you reversed them, you might think David Duke was giving that speech.
That was then. Now you have politicians doing karaoke on the campaign trail. You have Obama turning that page. And this weekend, there was another first courtesy of the vice president, who held a hip-hop celebration at her residence for the arts anniversary. The gathering had musicians, rappers, cultural icons, commentators like Michael Eric Dyson, Jason Johnson, and full disclosure, I was there. It turned out to be a full concert with performances by everyone from Jeezy to Common, who did some freestyling.
You know how it's evident. We been rocking at the house of the vice president. I ain't even jealous. Gotta give respect to the VP Harris.
And the vice president's concert finale came from Lil Wayne himself. Now, he has famously rapped, "I ball hard, breaking all the backboards." Even at the White House, we pull up at the back doors. Fact check true. Weezy came through a special entrance and had a private meet and greet with the second gentleman and vice president. She also spoke about what this all means.
Hip-hop culture is America's culture. It is a genre. It is music and melody and rhyme.
Yes.
And hip-hop is also an ethos of strength and self-determination, of ambition and aspiration,
Yes.
of pride, power, and purpose.
That was on display quite clearly, which brings us to a special segment. Hip-hop royalty. Common is here live and direct, a multi-hyphenate known for chart-topping music, Love of My Life with Erykah Badu, Glory with John Legend, and of course, all kinds of other work in arts, culture, and activism.
It's important we communicate and tune the fate of this union to the right pit.
This dude is one of the most prolific writers of the Black American story, period.
John and I got to go to Selma and perform Glory on the same bridge that Dr. King and the people of the Civil Rights Movement marched on 50 years ago.
My brother, he didn't make it, did he?
Let's go if that doesn't get your heart beating. Also, 3 Grammys, an Oscar, an Emmy, a Golden Globe, and work across several philanthropic organizations. Also here, royalty in our news world. Friend of the Beat, Juanita Tolliver, political strategist, host of Crooked Media's What a Day podcast, and of course, one of our friends and a news and political analyst. Great to see you both.
Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, my fallback is with unexpected FaceTimes.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
man. I'm asking everybody that does it, please, to fall back, especially with me specifically. I feel like it's an invasion of my space. I feel like it's somebody coming to my house, knocking on my door. Without
100% agree with that.
And I know it's a generation thing, and you know, even at times when my family members do it, I do not answer. I'm like, you have to let me know that you're going to FaceTime me. I didn't ask to be seen.
To be seen. Now, would you pick up the audio version of that family call, but not the FaceTime?
I would pick up the audio version.
That's a big difference.
Yes, the difference is FaceTime is another level of intimacy in a way. You know, you're getting to see the space that I'm in, and I may not want that.
Like you said, FaceTiming me unexpectedly is like showing up at my house. Like, yes. I don't have my face on, I don't have my hair done. Like, please don't do it. Yeah. I don't know what to expect when that happens.
You know, we make a home for a whole range of views on the beat here.
Yeah.
So I can say that we welcome this view, but I have to admit, I would be one of these offenders. Because I'm an outgoing person.
Yeah.
So I cold FaceTime off the mood because I feel, just to give the counterpoint, I have a friend, Dava, from Seattle, and he's like, just picking up a call from you, he's like, that could run 30, 40 minutes. He's like, when I see the FaceTime, he's like, I get a little wave of like, it's too much.
Right.
So I've heard that before. But my feeling is, I'm never hurt by not picking up because you never know what's going on in somebody's world. But especially like, I'll FaceTime from the park. And
But when did you start, like...
And I'll be like, I'm outside or with a cigar. This is what I'm doing. This is the vibe. And because I get curved a lot, like you're talking about, I will, right when it says unavailable, I'll screenshot that. So it'll be like me with a tree or me with the cigar. And be like, this is what you're missing. What's up? But I'm not hurt by it because it's all flow. But I am the other person type in your family that that's doing it wrong, in your view.
It's more like, let me consider what this person may be doing and like respect their space. I think for me that's how it feels. It's respect the space.
So next time I'm just gonna hit him with a couple like friendly emojis.
Start with a text, work your way up.
Then let me know. Let me know.
Before we get out of here, Common, what's going on with you musically? How are you feeling? What are you playing? What are you listening to?
I've been listening to a lot of 90s hip hop because I've been creating a new project. I'm working on a new album with Pete Rock. And just the energy of that music, whether it's Brand Nubians or Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, because they just got their music on streaming. It's been like inspiring to hear. But I am creating music right now. I'm in a great space.
That's exciting.
And how have you been feeling about Hip Hop 50? It's been noted in many ways, and you are one of those mid to senior luminaries. I don't know where you put yourself in.
I'll take.
But you ain't a kid.
I'll take old school, new school, true school. I'm all like, I feel like I'm a part of it and I'm part of the progression of it. But more than anything, I'm just celebrating it because it brings so much joy and brings so many people together. And I love, like, I performed at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx on the 50th anniversary of hip hop, the 50th birthday, and to see the joy of all the people in New York, and all different, like, it was Ice Cube, it was T.I., it was Lil' Kim, it was Mobb Deep, it was Snoop, it was me, it was Lupe Fiasco, Run DMC. Like, it was classic, man. It felt like a day where all that was going on in the world, it felt like we could just celebrate the love we have for this culture. And it made me think of how much this culture is about that. It's about celebrating us. And it also teaches us in the process at certain times. But it really started as a party. It started as a joyful thing. And we were able to have that for this 50th year.